Hey, what's up? Welcome back to South 10 Beer Reviews. I'm Tyler. Thanks for stopping by. Got my friend Steven here with me again for another review. And then we're going to actually jump into another beer from Burial that I picked up for us while I was in Asheville. This is actually going to be called When Destiny Fails and We All Disappear. So another long, drawn-out name, which I know bothers Steven a little bit.
It doesn't. It doesn't bother me. I did avoid it with when I went to buy when I bought. I had to get this one because this was one of the ones they put on their site.
Yeah,
and it looked crazy good.
Well, yeah, the label caught me. Like, oh, you look at this. It's a freaking like bass with a what is this?
That might be a rainbow trout
or whatever.
I don't know if
it's a fish with some kind of mountain lion or something coming out.
Bobcat, maybe.
Bobcat, yeah, something.
Lynx.
Yeah, maybe it's a lynx. Who knows? So I'm not reading like the tasting notes. I just wanted to see what it was hopped with.
It says heavy resin.
Yeah, it says I don't know what that is. I think that's something that they've kind of trademarked or like added to because I've seen it on several of their beers, and like I don't know if it's just like something they do with certain beers that they classify them under their heavy resin like type
I'll tell
of
you
thing.
what, this company has some good writers.
Yeah, for sure. It's crazy. It's almost like you're reading like part of a story or something.
Mm-hmm.
This one says it's whirlpooled with incognito, cryo, and phantasm powder. Double dry hopped with a new harvest. Hand-selected Motueka, Eldorado, Mosaic, and Mosaic Cryo. So there's a bunch of different hops in here. The Incognito, the Cryo, and Phantasm are all just different forms of instead of the hop pellets, they're like a different consistency. Like a lot of that is to kind of almost like filter out a lot of the vegetal green like matter that's in it, and it just give you more of the hop flavor without the vegetal type of flavor. So, but anyway,
kind of cool. They give you this rip away.
I know I thought that was cool too. So, like, if you wanted to keep the label, you could it has a little cool rip away thing. Just rip it off, man. I was hoping you were going to do that so they could see it straight up, dude. That's cool. It came off so easily.
I've never seen one come off that easily.
No, that was ridiculous. Because usually, they use the stick-on labels, but that's pretty cool. Sweet. I can't really read the canned-on date on this. Can you?
Let me see.
It's like very smudged, kind of like it's really close together or something.
Yeah, it is.
This was really fresh. When I picked it up, I think it had just come out that week.
It says October 12th.
Okay, yeah,
no, or October 20th, 20 or 19. Maybe that's 19 OCT 2021.
Okay, that makes sense because I was there on the 22nd, so it had probably just come out that that a couple days before. All right, let's stop jabbering our freaking lips and pour this in a glass.
You can rip yours off too.
Dang it! I just slung stuff all over me.
I don't know why I did that.
All right, me and Steven had I don't want to say a rough day at work, but an interesting day. So we're ready to have
It was a long day for sure.
We're ready to have a brew and forget today. So let's go ahead and pour them in the glass.
I'm already ahead of you.
Oh, all right. No worries. No worries. This ain't a race, Steven. It's all about the...
Look at the color difference. That's embarrassing.
Well, if anybody's watched our reviews where we've done these virtual or whatever, like they'll know that yours is...
consistently mud.
It's just crazy how different it looks. Always.
That's it
doesn't look
camera.
It doesn't look as good as it does in real life on my camera either, though. Like it's it's super I can't see any bit of light through this thing.
No, you can't see.
Maybe just like the bottom of my glass, but that's it.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm catching hints of this, and I'm tired of looking at it. I want to smell it.
All right, let's jump into it. Let's shove our nose in it. Oh my God, that is so pungent.
It's so good. This feels like it's gonna hit. This is
giving me those vibes from the Treehouse beers we did from Treehouse Week.
This is giving me vibes from was it Autumn?
Autumn was one of them. Yeah.
What was the last two? It was like Autumn, 7, and something
No,
else.
we did 7
Juice
and
Project.
Juice Project. Yeah.
I
It's
think
got
7.
that kind of vibe. Like it's that pungent. Like it's not. Like
Yeah.
it's definitely not like
This is gonna be a
hiding
heavy
away.
hitter.
You know. Yeah.
This is gonna be. I think this is gonna have a slight booze taste.
Oh, I literally just look. I literally just sucked some up my nose. God, I'm a damn noob. Okay. Well, what are you pulling out of here? I'm getting like I'm
not getting any head on it. I poured it a little soft, but I can't even generate something.
Dude, but it says heavy resin. Like I'm getting a pininess in there.
Yeah, I'm getting the pine. This is there's going to be a little bit of dank. I can already tell.
It's a dank pine type of thing that I'm getting. But I'm getting like a decent bit of like fruit too, though.
Yeah, I'm getting like peach.
Yeah, getting some definitely getting some peach in there. Peach or like nectarine or something.
There's something that's just like lingering throughout the whole. Like if you get a deep breath, like
yeah, just a big old.
Something's there the whole time.
I'm getting a little bit of orange peel or like orange zest or something too. It's not quite like the juicy orange, but like more of like the rind or something. Maybe that's more accurate. Maybe like orange rind.
So my guess is that this is going to have a thick. I haven't looked it up on Untapped. I don't know what it's getting or anything. Yeah. I have a feeling that this is going to have a crazy like soft mouthfeel, but like a dry finish, and like
it looks like it's going to be very soft and creamy,
like a semi-dry finish.
Yeah,
and I think it's going to like have that same feeling that the last one did.
Yeah, I did too.
Instructions for the Underworld.
That one was really dang good.
That one, you can remember the name.
Yeah. I'm getting some other type of fruit too, like some kind of maybe more tropical leaning.
I can do tropical. Let's see what it is.
I mean, maybe some pineapple. I guess that's probably what it is, possibly.
Maybe.
It's not like the overly juicy pineapple though. Almost. Hold on. It's more of like a pineapple candy. Like it's not like fresh fruity pineapple. Maybe think of like a pineapple like.
This almost has like a banana ish. Like right at like just a touch.
I could see where you're coming from there.
Like I catch that. So I'm not smelling this flavor of the banana, but like you know that feeling, like you know what I'm talking about, like that softness.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the pineapple smell with the softness of that banana smell.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm like high on acid trying to describe this stuff.
I think we should drink it. I'm tired of talking about it, honestly.
Yep. I'm coming.
This one smells too good to sit. Wow. That was really loud. I don't even know what that was about. Let's go ahead and try this thing. Cheers. Well, you were right about the mouthfeel. Very soft.
Very soft. I was wrong about the finish, though. It's not very dry.
I mean, it's got a little bit of a drying factor, but it's not like it's got a juiciness that lingers there, kind of a sweet, lingering thing too.
Dude, this is.
I'm still getting the pine resin thing that they're. I mean, obviously, them putting heavy resin on here probably makes sense. I mean, I'm getting definitely a strong. Well, I don't want to say strong. It's not like off-putting or like overbearing, but it is there. Piney.
No floaties. I got no floaties. I just emptied mine.
Yeah, nothing in there. It was
This is
whatever reason it was.
Spot on. This is like
I'm still getting the taste. Still getting the orange, like orange peel and orange zest. I'm getting a lot of that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still getting some of that peach coming through that you mentioned.
The taste follows the nose exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, like
it really does.
So the last one almost tasted a little different. Yeah. Like you couldn't pick up on how dry the last one was. This one I kind of felt like it was coming because that pininess that we're tasting.
Yeah,
I was expecting more of that, but like had no idea. But just because I could smell it on this one, I thought it was gonna be heavier than the last one.
I still think I'm getting a little bit of like a candied pineapple.
I can see
like
that, honestly.
almost like a
sweet
hard,
candy.
yeah, like a hard candy, like that you have to like, not like a chewy Starburst type thing, but like a, just some
This
kind
is,
of. Think of like one of those candies that your grandmother would give you, like that doesn't even have anything on. It's just a clear wrapper, and you don't even know what it
yeah,
is. Like that
yeah.
type of thing.
The kind of candy you end up like having trust issues because of.
Yes, yes, because it probably was like it's stuck to your teeth and you can't chew it or eat it.
Or you weren't fond of cherries and you thought one was strawberry and it was cherry.
Or it just has you tripping balls all night because your grandma gave you the wrong piece of candy.
Yeah.
That never happened to me. I was just thinking. I don't know, man.
I'm sure it has,
like you
though.
said, I completely agree with you 100%. This follows the nose to a T. I mean, everything that you're smelling, you taste. It's crazy.
My
You
only
don't get
wish
that in a
for
lot
this
of beers.
beer. My only wish for this beer is that more people could try it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, you've been pretty impressed with Burial, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, 2 out of 2 or 3 out of 3. I had
3 out of 3,
one
yeah.
that wasn't. That was like the apex of insanity. Something.
I mean, this checks the boxes for me. I mean, it's got a really nice mouthfeel to it. It's got a nice juiciness to it. So it's 8.5%. Would you have guessed that drinking it? Like, it doesn't drink light to me, but it's not like heavy though. At the same.
Honestly, I feel like first couple sips, it doesn't like you can't pick up on it.
Yeah.
You don't pick up on it until you actually feel it. Like if you drink this much of it, because I filled it up there.
Yeah.
Drank it down there, filled it back up to there, and then drank it back down to there. I mean, so like, imagine drinking like that much.
Yeah.
I can feel it a tiny bit. I probably would have guessed that it was above 7, but I don't think I would have guessed 8.5, 8.6.
Yeah, I think it hides that amount pretty well, but you can definitely tell it's not like a
8.5.
A light beer by any means.
Yeah, you can't tell that it's heavy though. You can tell that it's a double.
Yeah, you could drink more than one of these probably and be okay. I don't think it would fatigue you that much or anything like that. Okay, so yeah, it's checking the boxes. It's got a really nice mouthfeel to it. It drinks really easily. It's very juicy, but it's also got a nice bit of pine resin. It's got a tiny bit of bitterness in there, but not a lot. Definitely not overpowering by any means. And then it's got a nice sweet finish rather than a dry finish.
Not overly sweet though. It's not overly sweet. So this isn't.
Yeah, it's not something that's going to turn you off to making you only want to drink one. Like you could easily drink 2 of these, no problem.
Yeah. I will say, just to give it some sort of reference, for the people who drink a ton of beers, aka not me, the people who drink a lot and don't really want that sweetness in there, they want the flavor.
AKA me.
they want the flavor of the hops in there. They're not really looking for something fun. They want like grade A stuff.
Yeah.
This hits it on the head, and this also this is good. But this should not be something that a new craft beer drinker should drink.
It might be a little overwhelming for somebody new.
They won't appreciate it. I'll put it that way. Like they might like it. It might be okay. It might be good, but they won't appreciate it.
Somebody that's new to this style might overlook a lot of the the things that we've talked about. They might just pick, because I think of I guess a young palate as far as when it comes to IPAs is probably going to think this is pretty bitter, when in reality, if you've had a lot of these hazy IPAs, this is not coming across super bitter. But
that bitterness could be mistaken
for
white dryness.
That pine resin comes across. I'll have my brother try something like this every now and then. And he's like, it tastes like a pine tree, But you've had several of these at this point. You get the pine, but it's not overwhelming. You're still getting a lot of the other, juicy factors of it, So I think you're right there. It's not for somebody probably that is new to the style.
It's like having a real tree in your house, but you're not sitting in the living room with it.
Yeah, there you go.
You're sitting.
I like that. Yeah.
That's kind of what it is.
Yeah, you put a real Christmas tree up this year, but you're hanging out in the kitchen.
Yeah, you're making dinner.
Yeah, and you're kind of getting a little whiff of it in the back over there.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. So that kind of leads us. This is getting pretty long, but what would you rate this one if you?
4.75. I was kind of leaning that way pretty much the whole time.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go 4.4 on this one.
Okay.
I think it's really solid. Wouldn't argue with you at all over the 4.75. I think it's fantastic. I mean, I would drink this 1,000 times. I would buy this if it was local. I would drink it on a regular basis.
I think my ratings are consistently higher than yours anyway. So I mean, it's par for the course. So
that's true. So, but anyway, cool. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like and a comment. Let us know what you think, and we will see you again next time. Cheers.